Today we're going to talk about how to hang a guitar hook on the wall so that you can store your guitar on the wall. Now the first thing you want to do after you figure out about where you want to put it is use a stud finder to find a stud in the wall. What's a stud? Those are those vertical up and down boards that are behind the drywall that are holding the wall up. And that's a good place to mount something heavy where it'll really stay. So the stud finder you can use, and then you mark where you want to put it. You can also find it by knocking and listening for the different sound. Here's our kit. We're not even going to use those white plastic inserts because the stud is going to hold things up. So we will grab 2 screws and the wooden mount that the hook goes on, and we'll put the screw through one of the holes and hold it up against the wall where we want it to go. And that may be a little high because then the ukulele that I'm going to hang there is going to run into the picture. So we decided to put it about an inch lower. First, you can really check it by holding up the instrument about where it's going to go. And then you'll know what it's going to look like once it's actually up there. So here we go. Let's hold up that instrument and see. See, the head's a little too close to that picture frame. So we're going to go about an inch lower. Always good to check before you put those screws in that it's going to be somewhere that you're going to be happy where it is. All right, now we'll just start that screw. You can start it by hand, and you can also use either just your bare hand or a screwdriver. And then once you get that, there he is, screwing it in by hand. And then once you get it started, if you have a drill, that's really useful. And just drill that screw into place. And you've got the first screw of the wall mount in. Now the next thing you want to do, you want to make sure it's level. You can either use a measuring tape or you can use a level. And you tapping it until the bubble is even on the level with the line. Looks nice and even, classy. And now we'll put in the other screw. And again, he starts it by hand, then uses the drill. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. We have got the mount in place. He's going to go back and retighten that first one a little bit. Next we have this piece. On mine there was a plastic cap there covering up the threads. So we're just going to throw out that plastic cap. Take it off obviously and throw it out. And then we should have threads there. And you just screw that right into the wall mount. Tighten it pretty good. Don't want it to be loose and dangling. So we'll get it nice and tight, and obviously you want to have the correct side hanging up. Right? You don't want the hook pointing down. It needs to be pointing up. Looking good. Nice and solid. Now we have another hook for another instrument where we'll hang it, where it'll get played really often. And now he's just erasing the mark that he made on the wall that he used a pencil to do. Nice, neat, tidy up afterwards. And now let's just hang up that ukulele and it looks fantastic. Happy picking!